COVID-19's re-emergence in New Zealand means the streets are empty again. The government ordered a nationwide lockdown following the discovery of the Delta strain in the largest city, Auckland. The Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern says testing shows that it was brought into New Zealand from Australia.
I can now report from the whole genome sequence analysis that our current positive cases are a close match to a recent returnee from Sydney.
It's likely to have leaked from a quarantine hotel, and investigations are underway to find out how. New Zealand's decision to lock down after just one case of the Delta variant made headlines around the world. But the Prime Minister said they only had to look to Australia to see what could happen if they didn't go hard and early. On Thursday, Australia recorded its worst numbers since the pandemic began, with 754 new cases. Most are in the state of New South Wales, where the government opted for a slower, softer lockdown to try to contain the latest outbreak. When its first case emerged on June the 16th, it took 10 days for the state to introduce restrictions.
I appreciate what we're going through is difficult, but every state in Australia will have to come to terms with the fact that when you get to a certain level of vaccination and start opening up, Delta will creep in.
Australia and New Zealand are among the slowest in the developed world to vaccinate their people. New Zealand is trying to speed up the process and has decided to make the Pfizer vaccine available for 12 to 15-year-olds.
This is not a decision we have taken lightly. Many of us are parents ourselves and take this duty of making decisions about other people's children extremely seriously. But it is safe, and it's the right thing to do.
New Zealand, which still only has a handful of cases, is now in a race to try to contain the new outbreak while vaccinating as many people as possible. Wayne Hay, Al Jazeera, Tauranga, New Zealand.